It's Mask Monday. I actually have a headband on, which I never wear. I have a Yes Toe Cucumber Soothing Calming Paper Mask. Today, I can't seem to get these to stay in the frame. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a new tripod that I'm not quite used to. I think is part of the problem. This one's not very goopy at all. I think I might like it because I don't like them goopy, and it's thicker cloth feeling, but it says it's paper. So I'm trying to be careful not to tear it since they said it's paper. I don't know, it might not have enough goo on it. I gripe about how goopy they are, but this one doesn't seem like it has anything on it hardly. It's glued together in spots, so I might end up tearing it. I don't know. It's got these little parts where it's stuck together. There we go. Nope. Upside down. Yeah, this doesn't, I don't know, this one doesn't feel like much of nothing. Barely wet. I know I'm never happy. Oops, this one doesn't want to stay on because it's not wet enough. I gripe about it being too goopy, and now I'm griping about it not being goopy enough. There's just no pleasing me. This one's kind of old. Maybe I just let it dry out. I don't know how. I got this in a box a while back, a few months back, so maybe you need to use them sooner than I did. This one's only 10 minutes. That's about right. The cleaning lady's supposed to, well, several of them, but they're supposed to come at 10. We pretty much clean the rest of the house, but nobody likes to clean the bathrooms or scrub the floors, so we have this lady come every 2 or 3 weeks. I forget how often. And she cleans all the bathrooms and scrubs the floors. This one does not want to stick. My hands aren't even hardly sticky. I still have some tissue paper left from when I opened the advent calendar. I'll just use that to wipe my hands off. It's not helping a whole lot, but a little bit. Alrighty, what do we talk about? Let's see if I can remember it. My grandson's got this hack of the day calendar, and I read it every day, but that's where I'm getting some of the hacks for you, but I get most of them. One of them I did remember. So I have a hack of the day for you. I keep trying to remember and do that in every video, and maybe once every 10 videos I remember. This is not, yeah, I think this is too old. It's not sticking to my face at all. It's just kind of bowing out. So this might be a waste of time. I don't know, we'll see. Hack of the day. It says if you're like in a downtown area at night and you're a little iffy about parking in the downtown area at night, if you park in front of a bank, they're always well lit and have cameras, so you can be a little more comfortable about how safe your car is. So, like, okay, that's a good idea. I don't go downtown too much anymore. They have this area in Dallas that's, it's like the arts district, and it's got all these kitschy little bars and music and all of that, but yeah, I don't go down there anymore. I've been down a few times, but then there's parts where I've gotten, like, right where the state fair is in Dallas, which is kind of weird because the Capitol's in Austin, but the state fair is in Dallas. And in the area where the state fair is, I went down there once years ago, and I got lost leaving, and it's not the best part of town, but I have a really good, this was the days before your phone could just tell you, you know, take me home, and it would take you home. This is back in the days when I don't even think I had a cell phone. Well, I probably had one, but I didn't. It didn't have GPS on it or anything. So luckily, I have a really good sense of direction, and I could make a few turns and get back where I wanted to go. But yeah, that was part of town where I was like, people are like looking at me weird and stuff because I wasn't, didn't look like I belonged in that part of town, I guess is what I, you know. Anyway, what else can we talk about? We have a whole 10 minutes, well, maybe 8 minutes now. Oh man, this does not want to stay. Headbands. I don't think I look good in headbands. I don't like headbands. They give me a headache. So when I was growing my hair out, well, I'm still growing my hair out, but when it was, up here, right in the eye level and bugging me, still bugs me some, but, really bugging me, I bought a bunch of headbands from Shop Miss A because they're like $1. And I didn't end up liking it. I bought these kind, and I bought the band, the harder band kind, and I just bought like, I don't know, 8 or 10 of them, a bunch of them, and I ended up just hating them, so I mailed them off to one of you guys that I know likes headbands, because there's no sense putting them to waste, so I passed them on. And I've got this shirt that if Kimmy would ever get me Kim, it is not Kimmy, would get me her address. She said she wanted it, and I'm just going to send it to her because we all decided it was too small for me, and she's smaller than me. So as soon as I get her address, I'm going to send that off to her. Watch the chickens out there. We have these chickens, the last batch of baby chickens we bought. They're adults now, laying eggs and everything. It takes, in case you didn't know, it takes 6 months for a chicken to start laying eggs. So people that get during the pandemic, they thought they were going to get eggs right away. No, it takes a long time. Of course, the pandemic lasted a lot longer than we want, so maybe they weren't so foolish. Guess by now their chickens they bought in the beginning are laying eggs because it's been more than 6 months. Sigh. But anyway, these chickens, they're kind of cool. They're big, pretty big for a chicken. They're mostly white with like a little bit of black ruff around their neck and black tail feathers. But some of them, they're 2 different breeds, but they look almost alike, except half of them have, there's certain breeds that are like this, and it's so funny. They have feathers on their feet. So it looks like they're walking in fuzzy slippers. See if I can get a good picture of one of them and put it on there for you, because they're just so funny to look at, and they're kind of pretty, but it's just funny seeing the feathers on the feet. Our rooster was starting to get a little cranky, because roosters could get very protective and mean. We've had to get rid of a couple of them because they would jump up and claw you and stuff, and scared the kids, and I didn't like it either. But this one particular rooster, he was starting to challenge me, so I had the hose in my hand and I squirted him, and then he tried it again another day and I squirted him, and he hasn't come near me since. I guess he didn't like being squirted because he doesn't bother me at all anymore. So are you all set for Thanksgiving? Those of you who do Thanksgiving, some of you don't, well, or you already did it if you live in Canada, but I don't know, do you do stuff with your families? Do you do it just with friends, or do it with just your immediate family? This year it's probably a lot of people are just doing their immediate family. We've at times had, because I know some of you know that we've had 2 different times we had Chinese students living with us for 2 years, and then that girl left and went to college, and then we got another girl and she stayed with us for 2 years, and now she's off in college. So this was a few years back, because I think she's a junior in college maybe, so it was a few years back. But we got to know there's the private school my grandkids go to is like the #1 private school in Texas most of the time. They have these competitions for, academics and band and speech and acting and all that kind of stuff. And they always, well, not always, but they won, I don't know, 17 times in the last 20 years or something. So they pretty much the top private school in Texas. So a lot of the Chinese families send their kids here because they want them to go to school at high school to get used to English and English have them stay with an American family so they learn English better, and then it's easier for them to get into college. Because if you're from another country, you have to take what's called TOEFL. I don't know what it stands for. It's TOEFL, and it's this test they have to take to prove that they know English well enough to go to college. So that's one of the things that they prefer them staying with an American, get to know American customs and learn English better and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we had 2 students over the years live with us, so we got to know the rest of the Chinese students that come to this school because, it's a really good school. And the one year we had some of the students were staying with Chinese families, so they weren't getting the full American experience. So we had them over, their host families, just anybody that wanted to come, and we ended up with 29 people over at the house. And our house isn't that big; it's a relatively big house, but not. It's pretty crowded with 29 people. Oh, this thing is just too old, I guess. It just won't stay on. I think I'm wasting my time. There's not enough anything to do anything to my skin. My skin's barely wet. So that was fun. We cooked a lot of stuff. We always deep fry our turkey instead of roasting it, so that gives you your oven to do other stuff. And then the Chinese can never come anywhere without a gift or food or something, so they brought a bunch of Chinese dishes. So we had traditional Thanksgiving stuff and some Chinese stuff, so it was really a lot of fun. I'm gonna just end up taking this off early, I think, because it's I don't know, maybe it's doing something, but I don't think so. I guess I shouldn't let them get so old. Take my advice, use them when you buy them, don't let them sit, because this one's just totally dried out. Oh, looks like I've been 12 minutes, so that went by fast with me rambling. Yeah, it's a little sticky, but it's really not wet at all. There's nothing even to rub in hardly. I'm going to do, what else will I do today? I'll probably do a video of, I have a box of stuff I got from my Inspo box, which is a lifestyle box that I got the box. It's a October-November box, and after I got the box, like about a month later, they're like, oh, well, we have all these leftovers. We're selling for $3. Do you want some? So I bought a bunch. So I'll do a box and show you what all I got for $3 each. Didn't ramble on as much as I usually do, because this was sort of a waste of time. I have another one that's this old that I think I'm just going to throw away. There's no point to it. Next time I'll use this. This is my favorite so far. It's it's La Chloris, and it's a Ultra Glow Moisturizing Rose Mask. This one I really liked, so next week I'll probably use this one. Next week's Thanksgiving week. Be an exciting week. I'm going to go to my other son's for 3 days, and then it's my grandson's birthday party, family birthday party. So, and Thanksgiving, of course, is next week. So next week's going to be a lot of fun. So if you like rambling videos, which is what this is, I do unboxings, I do craft videos. I'm going to do a craft one on how to make an easy ornament on, you can do it with kids, do it yourself, it's super easy. I'll just put that up on Wednesday. What else? Don't remember what else I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, Friday 5, where I found a couple more tops that I was gonna do sweaters, but I found a couple more tops I want to run by y'all. So we'll probably have one more day of tops, and then we'll go to sweaters next month or next week. Now next week, because I'm gonna be gone on Friday, I'm gonna film early, but I'll post it on Friday. So I need you to this Friday. I need you to answer me quickly about how bad or good things look, because I'm probably going to film on Tuesday, so I won't have the whole week to get your answers, because I'm going to be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I won't be filming then. So I want to get it filmed on Tuesday so I can put it up on Friday. So answer me quick this week about what I put up. It's kind of shocked me. I haven't looked this morning, but as of yesterday, that Stitch Fix video I put up, I had almost 1,500 views. I didn't get any. I think I got one subscriber out of it. I think out of 1,500 views, I'd get a couple subscribers, but I didn't. I was just shocked that I got so many views. Maybe I should do more Stitch Fix. That seems to be something people like. I gotta do something with my hair, but I just stuck this on to keep it out of the goop. But there wasn't any goop to keep it out of. You think this did anything? I don't think it did a thing. There wasn't anything goop in it enough to give me a glow or anything. Oh well, at least I got to talk to you guys this morning. Well, I'm off to the post office to take back my Stitch Fix I decided not to keep. Go watch, if you haven't watched it, go watch my Stitch Fix video, you and the other 1,400 people. I decided to keep the color block top and the jeans. I kind of like the navy and white striped, but I just kind of liked it, and I've got enough clothes now where I have to like really like it or love it to spend $48 on it. I just don't need that many clothes anymore. I've been doing this Stitch Fix, fashion, Nadine West, all this stuff for quite a while, so I've got quite an accumulation of clothes, so I don't really need something I'm just about. You all have a wonderful day, and we will talk soon. Bye.